Hello, welcome back. It's Goblin Gang here. Only half a game ahead of the San Francisco 49ers in our division. We are currently the 2 seed to Dallas, tied with them currently, actually. We are still one of the top teams in the league, but we got to be careful here. Looking at the playoff schedule again, 7-4, so we're only 3 games ahead of the Commanders. They only have 2 more losses than us, so it's gonna be tough. And we gotta win out here. We do have 4 division matchups, plus a game against Dallas themselves, which could be that's a huge matchup as well. So out of our 5 games left, we need to win out. We don't need to make a playoff spot, but to seal our spot, which we want to do, we kind of have to do that. So Lake is out still, so we have Crossan as a returner. Defensively, we've been struggling a bit. Gilmore has been having a good second half of the year, tackle-wise, not actually forcing any turnovers. Winter's just going to slow down a bit. We're going to decide with Lake here. He's not going to be happy. He's going to leave the team in the offseason anyway, I guess, but might as well try making him happy. We're playing Seattle. They're the worst team in our division, and we're gonna beat them up. We need to have a good game here. Lost in OT to the Packers. Lost to the Steelers pretty badly. So it's time to come back. They start with the ball, and Gilmore starting off with being a little too slow to stop him. Defensively, I'm hoping for some defensive performances, but might not happen. What the heck? They scored. Okay, Crossan with another return opportunity here. He's going to need this. Only returned a few games in his career. After we got Lake, he stopped returning. And Lake's been a very good returner. Crossan is technically the better statistical, based on his overall, he should be the better returner. But Lake has performed very well. And Crossan gets a huge run for 39 yards, putting it across the 30. Solid field goal range here. And we're going to run with Crossan again. Gets outside. Missed tackle again. Cuts back in. Stiff arms with 11 yards. First down again in the red zone now. Crossan looks pretty unstoppable against this Seattle team. That's a good tackle there, saving the outside goal line run. So it's 2nd and 4 here. Let's see, can we get our first pass up? I don't like that play. We're going to run it again with Crossan. Outside, gets a stiff arm. Breaks the tackle, gets knocked out at the 3. This is going to be... Ooh, don't like that play. Run with Langley up the middle. And that's a touchdown. First touchdown of the game. Ties this up if Brady makes this kick. 7-7. Not needing the pass yet. We're trying to move away from Langley's passing ability recently. Kind of struggled in recent games. Not necessarily his fault entirely. He is a good quarterback. We've seen it last season when he almost gave us a playoffs opportunity. Barely missing the playoffs last year. And starting off 10-0 to start this year. So Langley's proven himself. We just need some more wide receiver talent in that wide receiver room. Right now, B and Sheard are not the best wide receivers. We're going to take a new game on this kickoff by Crossan. Let's see, over the top to Sheard here. A little overthrown there. It's a good pass. Just not enough speed by Sheard there to make a good play. Running through tackles, Crossan goes 11 yards. Let's see, can it be over the top here? Hurdles. 25 yards down the field across the 40. Puts us in field goal range. We're going to run it with Crossan again. Breaking tackles. Goes outside. Pushes outside. Gets 11 yards there. Gets within the 30. Let's see. We're going to go over the top again. Bullet. Sideline. Hits B. 21 yards. Within the 10. 1st and goal now. We're going to run with Crossan again. Down low. Couldn't make them miss the tackle there. That would have been a great play. Second quarter here. Great position within the 5. Crossan solidly running this ball. Only a few passes made by Langley. One overthrown to Sheard and a couple great passes to be on those out routes. Here we are. 2nd and goal. No more audibles left, but Crossan gets a hurdle. He's going to the sideline. Dives just short of the goal line. That's going to give Langley a 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. Been a while since we've seen a 2 rushing touchdown game out of a quarterback. It might have been last season. I don't think we've had one all year. If we have had one. But that puts it 14-14. Crossan not getting these touchdowns. Instead, it's Langley. Defensively, we've been struggling the second half. Since the bye week, our defense has really struggled, even in the bye week, but we didn't have a matchup then, so our defense needs to step up again here. Doesn't look too promising. And they scored a touchdown again. Okay, down 7 again. We need to stop losing, and this would be a huge game against another division opponent. Crossan with his first return of the game. I feel like I have good coverage on this return. Still gets to the 31 though. What are we gonna do? Not shared. Floppy underneath. Give him a lot of space. Short of the first, gets 9 yards to the 40. Let's see here. This is another run by Langley. Gets the first. 6 yards. Looking pretty good for ourselves. Hit Sheard, gets out of sack, barely gets that one off. That was tough, barely got that one off there. Let's see, Sheard. Oh my goodness, nearly picked off. Another pass to Sheard, bobbled there. And this one's gonna go up to B. Good sack there, forcing us to punt. That's tough. You know what, we're gonna do a crazy play, we're gonna go for this one. To B deep. Gets that. No way, we're going on 4th and 16. Jeez, I didn't realize it was 16 yards until the play started, but we went for it anyway and we got it. So I was going to hit the tight end there. I was going to hit Hlapia, but I didn't realize it was a 16-yard play until we were in it. Another sack there. Seattle defense really kicking up. They are known to be a good defensive team. Hitting B there. 19 yards. Gets us within the 5 again. Now this is such an opportunity. We could hit Hlapia, but I think we're going to hit Crossan. Runs up the middle. Dives short of the line again. Tush push with Langley. Gets his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. Jeez. And Crossan's setting him up perfectly. He's just not being able to break that plane. And that ties it up. We're tied up at halftime. 21-21. We get the ball. And this is kicked back to Crossan again. What is he going to do? Take a knee. This is deep. This is probably the deepest kick of the game. Okay. See, I don't like these up plays at all. We used all our audibles already. First play of the game. Of this half. But we dump it off to Sheard. He gets the first anyway. Oh, no way. That's not a first. Look at that. The lines are overlapping. I'm just going to run it with Langley, 3 yards up the middle. Using good clock time here. Hlapio. 15 yards across the 50. Okay, now we're going to run with Crossan. Here we go. Good tackle there. They say got a yard. I think it looks more like half a yard. I don't see it. Got a sack there. Bullets it to Sheard down the sideline. Able to get us in solid field goal range now. And this comeback to B. Sideline 9 yards, just short of the first. This is we're gonna run it right up the middle with Hlapia, not Hlapia. Can't keep it from Crossan, sorry. Jeez, he gets the first, able to power his way through there. Dump off to B, a little low at his feet. Sod. This is the good cross run up top. No one's there. Breaking a tackle, stiff arms, goes 5. This is a good touchdown opportunity for B here. Up the top. Bang! 12-yard passing TD. Langley to B. Going up by a touchdown now. Halfway through this third quarter. Defense still yet to do anything impressive this game. And this looks like they're going to score again. Seattle, neither of us been able to get any stops off, but Seattle does have multiple sacks on us, and we do have a 4th down conversion. Taking the knee in the end zone again. And Hlapia's going to run this right up the middle. Good tackle there. Able to stop him for a yard. And for Crossan, he's been so explosive in his career. Stopping him to a yard is great. And that's a 10-yard run, running through people again. Proves why Crossan's still good. Sideline, no one's touching him. Stiff arms. Hurdles, goes to the 50. We're gonna run with crossing again, that same sideline. 4 yards. That's actually a good run. 4 yards is a very solid run. That's all it takes to get a first. Not consecutive run plays. Run this right up the middle, 5 yards, just short of the first on 3rd and short now. I'm gonna run it right up the middle again. Gets 2 yards there. We're just gonna chip away at this team. Get him going. I'm tired. Stiff arm gets another tackle there. Only able to get a couple yards in that run for Crossan again. Started the 4th quarter here, tied up at 28. And looks like another great run opportunity for Crossan here. Hurdles, 5 yards down the field again. It's going to leave it 3rd and 4. Oh, this is a pass to Sheard. Give us time. Give us time, O-line. A little too far. Had to force Sheard to jump for that one. So not able to get a score. But we're going to run with Crossan again. He goes sideline. Good stop there. Gets 7 yards as he falls across. Now we're within the 10. This is an inevitable score. Hurdles gets his first rushing touchdown of the game. First score. 4th rushing touchdown of the game, actually, but 3 by Langley. And it's the first by Cross in this game. Our defense really needs... I mean, we can keep pushing this. I think we actually can win this game. When they score, we just got to make sure not to turn it over and kick a field goal. We're going to stop here. They kick a field goal. There's stop, and they missed it. That's game. That's game. The missed field goal hurts. Ooh. But if they can get a stop here, though, I guess not, maybe. We are still up 7, though. That's perfect, so we can go up. Breaking tackles. Stiff arm? Nope. Good tackle there, 15 yards. We're now in field goal range, though, and now we have another set of first downs. Another set of downs. We got our first. Breaking more tackles, gets a 6-yard run. Definitely in solid field goal range for Brady now. And it looks like we're going to get a first again here. Hurdles, goes 5 yards, breaks the plane for that first down. Jalapio hurdling, being pushed out within the 25, and this is going to be put us in red zone territory now, as Crossan falls at the 19. Okay, this is another run by Crossan here. Very heavy usage in these last couple of games. We got to go to him. He's the most reliable player on the team. He does have a fumble, though, but so does everyone else on this team. Langley running it. Diving across the first, and that's going to win this game. Let's see. Breaking those tackles. 5 yards by Crossan. Puts us at the 3. And this is going to be a passing touchdown for Langley. His second of the game. Second touchdown for Crossan. Putting us up 2 TDs with 10 seconds left. That's game. Huge win. They are not a great team, but we need that to make the playoffs, and that's where we are going. I think that pretty much secures it now. We're now up 4 wins against Washington. We have 3 losses, though, because they have a tie. Let's criticize Jalapio. I don't want to spend my money. Jalapio is probably not going to stay with us to the team next year after... he didn't have he had a good year first year, but that's because he was one of the only weapons. This year, he's definitely dropped off a lot, and he has a lot of turnovers still, even this year. Crossan's the GOAT. Not necessarily a huge game for him. I mean, he had 7.4 yards a carry. He just didn't have that much in the return game. His last game, he had a lot of returns. He had like 9 returns. This game only had 1. But yeah, that's gonna be this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow when we play the Los Angeles Rams for the second time. This is just gonna kind of push our way to the playoffs now. We are now the most winningest team in the league, it looks like, tied with Kansas City. So we're just gonna continue driving our way to this playoffs performance, and we'll catch you up there. Next 4 weeks of football. Retro Bowl coming your way shortly here. So thank you for watching, and we'll catch you again tomorrow. Goblin Gang out.